Welcome back, everyone, to SeaBATTLE Royale 2026. We've got Wave A Round 2 happening, and I am, once again, Otter, back to commentate, and I'll be commentating with the lovely Osa for this set. How are you doing, Osa?
I am doing great. I am so happy to be here. I've been looking forward to this the past like 2 months. I swear to God, work's been a drag, and then you come out here and it all just goes away. It's great to be here.
Lands they just have that magic. It's so fun. The community is awesome. And bonus, it's even a beautiful day in Seattle, so I feel like transit shouldn't have been too much of a drag for people. I don't know. My transit is 15 minutes of walk.
Yeah, I walked 5 minutes to get here. I'm staying at my friend's apartment.
Nice.
But I do believe, what was it? It was Digital Squids and We Aren't Practicing, correct?
Correct. Those are two teams. So Digital Squids, you saw them last round. Double roller comp. Lots of pressure, somewhat hard to push into. We Aren't Practicing. Stream hasn't seen them. This is a team made up of Kronos, that one nerd, Ricky, and Borbran. A team of pretty strong players. We see them around SeaBATTLE a ton. And I can give some insight into their team name. We Aren't Practicing. You know, Kronos just got back from a pretty long trip. So, as their name implies, seems like they didn't have too much time to practice. But
yeah,
still some strong players. It'll be interesting to see. Is the rust too much, or do they keep their skills?
I don't think so. Specifically for Kronos, we on this paper we see 3176 JP zones. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, for peak XP.
In JP zones, too, with tent. I remember there was a point where I was looking at the X-Rank leaderboards and Kronos was in the top 10 in zones, which is outrageous.
I remember seeing that, too. Kronos is a really strong tent player. Very glad to have them in the PNW. It's awesome.
And even for the rest of We Aren't Practicing as well, we routinely see these guys in top 3, top 2, you know, like all the time. So I think it'll be a good game. I do like the double roller comp. It's very unique, very fun. That is a Luna Neo. That is an awesome weapon. Love that thing.
This is, oh man, Kronos told me they were playing silly comps. Yeah.
Only at a LAN.
Only at a LAN, for real. Both teams are approaching mid, taking their respective stacks. Fights are starting to happen. We see Bran poking the stacks, just kind of painting. Ricky trying to go for extra picks. They are pushing in on T-Man, able to find the pick. Gorm holding it down on the Dynamo. T-Man still alive, gets a pick on Bran. Wasn't expecting that, gets traded out. We are now at, looks like a 2v1 with some people respawning, but the zone is in We Aren't Practicing's control. It is their time to hold.
Absolutely. That coming up from Kronos is going to give We Aren't Practicing a really good opportunity to get in. And as you see 3 go down, that's a full wipeout. And it's just, how do you push into a tent in a Dynamo? That seems awful. And it's working. Like they can push up a vac, and you can't push into them because they have a tent and a Dynamo. And like they're just sitting in Digital Squid's base. And how do you realistically start a push to move these guys?
Exactly. And oh my goodness, Bran yelling at his teammates. Love to hear it. Probably the most vocal member at SeaBATTLE, I think.
Oh yeah.
Kronos living that engagement. Pretty nice. Jumping to their beacon, trying to get the shot. Doesn't get it off. The zone is ticking down. There's not much that we can do. Digital Squid's Shark does not uncap the zone, unfortunately. And what a quick game.
Yeah.
Lots of pressure coming out from We Aren't Practicing. And a silly comp. It's fun to see it.
Yeah, I do want to say, 10 Dynamo. I respect you guys very much, but that is very evil. And that's wow, that's a comp. I don't know how much else to say. It's just one of the comps of all time, I will say.
I think I think one thing that's definitely nice to see, or an interesting interaction from last set to this set, especially for Digital Squids, is we see that double roller comp let them have a ton of pressure against Ruination, which was awesome. Ruination had a hard time kind of really able to open it up. But then they go into this team, We Aren't Practicing, with a comp that has a very similar idea. Tons of pressure, not really moving up too far. Tons of paint pressure, tons of HP from that tent shield and that vac, and just nice range pressure. Luna's getting the ledge camp.
Yeah.
So very much like similar kind of slow, stocky play style, just really holding space. And so it's just very interesting to see how Digital Squids might change stuff up going forward, or how they're going to use their tools differently.
I want to say I think a hammer could work really well, especially against tent and Dynamo. You know, hammer against a tent is like hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby. it's like a 90-10 matchup. If you pick hammer into a tent, you win. if you don't mess up, you will win. I think that could really help them a lot, honestly.
It could. Gotta watch out for Kronos, though. Great 10 player. I have
Yeah.
seen them get some crazy trades out of hammers. It's a short window. It might be a 90-10, but Kronos gets that 10 sometimes.
Kronos makes it like a 50-50. at least a 50-50.
But yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. I'm not sure. What is our next map that we're going into?
I do believe it is Tower Control and Hagglefish Market.
Tower Control, Hagglefish. I hope that's right.
I think it is.
CC Haggle, fun map. I enjoy it. I think I might like Tower Haggle more than Zones Haggle.
That is entirely fair, I get you. Zones Haggle is kind of turned into like Splatoon 2 Starfish.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah, it does feel like that.
Hydra.
All right.
Ooh.
Comps like a Bubble Hydra. So we are doubling down. We have some really slow comps. Bran on the Z-Fin and Kronos on Long Gal for this.
What?
Wow.
No.
Like the battle of slow comps. We see a nice pick already, probably from Bran on the Z-Fin. Magic Storm just trying to keep paint. Can't paint into that vac though.
Here comes Riki as well. He's getting shut down by that Dynamo. Good play with the vac, but Dynamo's just kind of evil. It just kind of does things like that.
Yep, gets those trades. Bran is up super far. Goes down to Gorm. Gorm's really holding it down. Gets killed by the Luna, who then gets killed by Kraken. Trades galore.
Yeah, there's so many trades going on right now. I don't think anybody's been able to get a really solid footing so far. About like, what, 40, 45 seconds in, and nobody's really gotten anywhere.
Yep.
It might be the head of a push, though, for We Aren't Practicing. They get 3 down. That is a delayed wipe, and it's just the Hydra alive. Riki in the base with the hammer.
Extends the aura. We hear the sound effect. Tickles our brains. Love to hear it. Love to see it. Ricky's going to be able to push up more with that vac coming out. HP shield. What can you do against it? Able to get Gorm. We're seeing just the power of Ink Vac right now. It's silly special that makes you invincible. Yeah, welcome back, Ink Armor Splatoon 2.
That Vac Luna Blaster combo is devious. That is evil. Like how do you...
It's very hard to push into. So much AoE. We see Nerd going really far. Wins the Dynamo fight. That's definitely nice to see. Able to just hold the pressure down.
Oh, wow.
And that's a wipeout? I don't think there's anything Digital Squids can do.
And the back on tower. Okay, well, you know, that was a little bit mean of them to do, but it's okay.
It's not mean. You gotta secure your leads.
Yeah, but it was the end of the game.
Or they could be inflating their stats. I do this sometimes at the end of my X matches. I don't need to pop jet, but like pop jet, I get my stats.
It makes it look better to my teammates. It's a best of 5, I believe, right? So
yes, best of 5. So we're 2-0. This is match point for We Aren't Practicing. This could be a game. It is Digital Squids' last chance to pull into like a game 4, game 5.
Yeah.
And yeah.
This is Rainmaker Museum. Okay. Listen. You're fighting a vac on Rainmaker. You don't have anything to pierce the vac with. Please. You got to counter the vac here, man. Vac just... Vac is evil. Vac is so evil on Rainmaker. You got to find something to counter that vac, unless it's going to be really, really hard if you can't find something to counter that vac. I think so, at least, you know?
Yeah, that vac is just super strong, and especially on Rainmaker. Probably the strongest mode for vac. I am curious to see if Brand's going to play an E-leader here. This is the E-leader map. And I don't know, Brand likes to flex around a lot, so I'll be intrigued to see that. I'll be especially intrigued to see if Digital Squids is going to be pulling anything else out that we haven't seen. I fear for them that if they run into a leader as well as a vac, and they're playing that Hydra, it is going to be a very uphill battle for them.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know what? I believe in Digital Squids. I think they'll find a counter pick here. I really do.
Yeah, I think they can pull something out. I'm anxiously awaiting to see what they have in store for us.
Absolutely. As
we
go
are
into this game 3.
Yep.
We got... Oh, Jesus.
Double rapid. That is not something I was expecting.
Flingza.
We see Flingza, Splashdown Jet. There's some changes. Those are some tools. Maybe not the direct tools you would think of, but certainly stuff to go. And we see a quad bot right drop for We Aren't Practicing. Getting a pick. They are just going all aggressive, except they get taken out by Gorm's Dynamo. And the Tapples, too, from Team Man's Tapples. Dang, that one heck of a fight. And this will let Digital Squids take the first check, it looks like. Not quite, as We Aren't Practicing is able to stop them in their tracks.
I love the quad flank. That is we got to start doing that more as a community. We got to start all dropping bottom right on Haggle.
So true.
Not Haggle. It's Weezy. I am
Museum Rainmaker.
Hey, I don't play this game anymore. All right.
You got it. It was great missiles. Did that get 3? At least let them get 3. Digital Squids is on the attack now. Nerd going for the flank yet again. Getting some nice pokes with Dynamo.
Ooh.
Gets the flings up. Looking at Magic Storm. Magic Storm, you have to jump out. He doesn't get the jump out and is unfortunately killed there. Bran on the rapid, watching, but Gorm's Dynamo.
Gorm's Dynamo gets 2.
I'm loving Gorm's Dynamo.
Absolutely.
Crazy flicks, crazy space control. It's doing a lot of work. Oh, unfortunately goes down to Ricky on the Glamour's splatter shot. Gonna see some Krakens maybe. I don't know if I've seen him yet.
Yeah, the one goes down on the side of Digital because that flings are really, really good for just holding space, keeping an area locked down. And we see Baron practicing got the Rainmaker, but it's like I don't know how to commentate this. Here comes that vac. This could be really, really bad. The Dapple. Okay, you know.
T-Man clutches. He saves his team from that push. That is, love to see that Dapples play. Looks like they've also got Shark up, possibly gonna pop it here for the fight. Not sure. They're just kind of holding against the rapid. And Bran just spaces out. It's hard to do. I would have jumped out there, I think.
Yeah, man, that double wrap. Look at, do you see them? They're sitting in the same spot, poking in the same area. You go anywhere near that, you just instantly die. That is evil. That is so messed up. But we see the missiles push them back. Riki goes for more points, doesn't get anything, and now Digital Squid's pretty close to that cooler. They have that slider. They could start a push here if they play this right. But Teammate does not get anything out of that slider. Does die to the rapid. Now it's just 2 alive. The cooler comes out. It might be a little bit too late though, and it's gonna get destroyed by the spinner.
It's just a lot of objects happening. Vac's out. Is this the win? Is this the win? Oh, thank goodness. That would have been. I don't like Vac on those final pushes, but they're going for the repop, grabbing, trying to. Still gets killed by Digital Squids. Again, Digital Squids holding on by a thread. They just keep respawning, keep doing damage. Missiles are out. Will they be able to clear? We aren't practicing from the court. It looks like they are. They're inching forward, barely taking space each time. It is they're fighting tooth and nail. One hell of a fight, but there's still people in their court. Bran has been living this entire time, I think.
Yeah, Bran's been living the entire time, and I think Bran's on like a 5 or 6 kill streak right now. It's crazy. You see that aura as well, and another kill for the Rapid Pro Deco. And props to Digital Squids. They have been holding this. They have been holding them away from knockout, but you can only hold them back for so. Oh, and we hear Bran scream at the side of this Dynamo. It does go down. And this might be Digital Squid's chance to start a push here.
Yeah, I think I saw someone on the flank out of the corner of my eye, so Digital Squid's got to be careful there. Oh my goodness, aura procs. There's a trade there. One thing you have to be like super wary of is when the Rapids get aura, they just can fight so much easier.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That intensify action lets them hit so much better shots. Like it's the same reason why you like cooler on Rapid, but it's like budget cooler.
Yeah, I didn't really look into all the changes that aura gives you. It's like intensify, swim speed, like something like that, right?
Mm-hmm. It's like cooler without the quick respawn and special safer.
Ew.
Yeah, so it lets you fight more. So we are practicing, starting to push up in their plat. I'm excited to see what they do.
Ran with a wicked direct onto that Dynamo. Trying to find another pick here with the help of Nerd. Is not able to find it.
Red is bleeding. You can hear him. He's so loud. Trades out with D-Man. We aren't practicing, has the Rainmaker. They're pushing it up. Gorm holding it down on that Dynamo. Goes down, but making sure he takes someone with him.
Absolutely.
It's the last 20 seconds. There's not much that they can do. Digital Squids is holding on for dear life. They got to get pin control. They got to get some picks. T-Man picks up the Rainmaker trying to do something, but I think they're in a bad corner for this. It might not be enough. They go down. I don't think they can get overtime. The Vac's out. They would need to pop the Rainmaker, and it just doesn't happen.
Yeah, that is a really tough match. And hey, honestly, props to Digital Squids. They held down that and they held it down in their base really, really well. I feel like a lot of teams, a lot of players would give up a knockout there, but they didn't. They held that really, really well.
Mm-hmm.
Double rapid. Bro.
Yeah, double rapid. That's not the most evil, but it's certainly it's one hell of a comp. Not something you see very much. Yeah,
Only
props to Digital
advance.
Squids. They like did not let the knockout happen. They held on to their court. That was really, really nice to see from them. That is a set win for We Aren't Practicing as they go 3-0. And yeah, fun set. I enjoyed it.
Absolutely. Hey, I want to say specifically, I love the double dynamo. Do I like watching dynamo? Yes. Fighting it? Hell no.
Yes, it's very, very fun to see dynamos. Shout out to Gorm. Your flicks were very fun to
Amazing.
watch.
Beautiful.
I'm used to nerd flicks. Nerds flicks, great. Gorm, like a gourmet chef. I don't know if that's what it's short for, but it could be.
That's
The
a good analogy.
gourmet chef on Dynamo.
I can see it.
It could be it.
I can see
Could
it.
be it. Yeah, so that's it. That's your Wave A round 2. Wave A round 3 is going to be coming up soon. Do we know which teams that's going to be?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. You'll find out on the stream. You got to stick around now. I'm giving chat a cliffhanger.
They have the comm blocks somewhere. I don't know if they're here.
Yeah, the teams were somewhere. I'm not really
Yeah.
sure where to see.
It's okay.
Once again, I just want to point out, Osa has the lovely SeaBATTLE hat with an Eddie on it, really repping the merch. It's amazing. These were, like, the TOs are doing amazing work with
Absolutely.
everything, especially all the merch. It's so good. You know, we can go through and show it again. I know we showed it at the beginning, but, like, here's a beautiful poster done by the wonderful artist, Inkpen artist. We see this is a lovely badge with character design done by the Cursed Kid and background art done by probably Sakura.
And the beanie and the hat as well. Did we show
Yeah,
that off yet?
gotta show the beanie again too. I don't know who all was here at the beginning. Here's the beanie
Here's
and the hat.
Oh, this
So
way.
good, so good, just awesome.
And the postcards.
We got postcards. Yeah, this one's by the artist Caro. And then this lovely LCS, and you have an Eddie stamp.
So pretty. And
So
then
cool.
we got
Eddie trophy yet again. We're gonna keep pointing it out because it's so cool.
it's
They did such a good work.
gorgeous. Yeah.
You can even see the. I think you can see the